Hello, guess what we're doing today? Something super fun. Here's the thing. In my first Made Easy episode where we dive into eggs, I realized I did it wrong. I should have started way at the beginning. That's what we're gonna do today. I'm going to take the fear out of even opening that first cookbook. Like when you see the word minced and you're like, I don't know what that means, I'm ordering in. That's what I'm here to help you with. I want to show you guys all of these super basic things that I feel like are never really explained all that well. And I want to be the one to take you there, to be your little carrier, your little friend, your little mother goose who who shows you all of the stuff that people are maybe not being super explanatory with. What a rolling boil looks like versus a simmer, what a dice looks like versus a chop, stuff like that. And to help me help you, we've got Honey sponsoring today's video. You guys know I love Honey so much. They are the absolutely free browser extension that you should have if you have a computer. I think we all know that most of our shopping these days has been done online, and sorry, not just me, Honey and I want to help save you money. Oh my God, that's too good to be true. That's so crazy. How does it work? I'm so glad you asked. What happens is you get Honey on your computer. Again, it is free. You install it in 2 clicks. How many? What was it? 2. That's right. Thank you so much. You install it in 2 clicks. So once you get to one of the 30,000 supported sites, Honey is going to pop up already. Dude, you don't have to do anything. Honey already comes up at checkout. It's like, hey, by the way, do you want to apply these coupons? And you say, oh my God, thank you so much, Honey. Yes, I do. And then you press apply coupons. And then it scours the internet for all of the coupons that are available at that time. And then you're left with whatever coupons are active at that moment that Honey found for you. What? Once it applies the coupons, you then get to watch the prices drop, which is very satisfying. Also, I use Honey all the time. After I installed it, it was one of those things where I was like almost mad at myself. I was like, oh, I've just like lost out on so many savings, but whatever. We live in the present, you know? But I have Honey now, and that's what matters. I use Honey, let's see, let's think just like in the past month, all the stuff that I've gotten to use Honey with. I used Honey on my House of lashes order. I got it on a Domino's order. Thank you so much. And to those of you who have installed Honey using my link, you have found $10,800 in savings, which like almost made me cry. It made me so happy to see that you guys are saving so much money and just like using my stuff. It's very cool. And like, obviously, I just want you to save money on that order you just got that you treated yourself with. And I know I already mentioned Honey supports 30,000 stores. So as you could imagine, that involves food, clothing, home decor, so many different sites that Honey supports. And we're just trying to support you, baby. So just install it. It's 2 clicks. It's 2 clicks. I don't think you understand how easy it is. So you'll just have to try it out for yourself. You guys know me. I'm not going to suggest anything I don't actually use or love or eat or enjoy. I stan Honey. If I had an Instagram stan account, it would be for Honey. I love them so much. So all you need to do is go to joinhoney.com/Irene. One more time. Thank you. It's joinhoney.com/Irene. And make sure you use the /Irene, joinhoney.com/Irene, so they know that I sent you and that we're our own little family. Thank you. Thank you so much, Honey, for sponsoring today's video. I love you guys so much. I'm not talking to you, the viewer, right now. I'm talking to Honey, so give us a minute. It's an honor to get to work with you, and I can't wait to see how much money we save after this video. That one is for you guys. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Here we go. Woo! We're gonna teach you today, we together, are gonna learn some stuff. So I really believe that so much of the reason why people are not cooking as much is because they're just a little anxious, which is fine, because there are a lot of words that you've never heard before or don't know where to apply or what to do or da-da-da. I'm gonna take you through some of what that means today so you might have a better idea. So I think the best place we can start is with an onion. This is an onion. Could you imagine if that was the video? This is an onion. This is a yellow pepper. This would be considered a small onion, small to medium. What I'm going to show you today is we are going to peel this onion, cut it into fourths, and then with each one of those fourths, I'm going to show you what a rough chop, a dice, and a fine dice. Let's do a fine dice. All you're going to need is a little knife, actually a gigantic knife, and a cutting board. You can use a plastic cutting board. You can use a wooden cutting board. Plastic is cool because you can just toss it in the dishwasher. Let's get started. This is the root of your onion. This is just the, I don't know, I call it the tip. We're gonna slice this in half from root to tip 2 ways. I also like to keep a bag in my sink for scraps and stuff. So we have our half face down, and then we're going to hold it where our fingers are not getting hurt in half again. These little papery bits will fall off. You don't need them. Okay, so here's our first quarter of an onion. What I wanna do is take off, what I'm gonna do is take off this top layer. This is going to be our rough chop. We are not going to need this root. Take your knife, take just the tiniest bit of it off so you're not wasting anything. A rough chop is just that. It does not need to be perfect. What I'll do is just do one slice in the middle here, and then bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now, we're gonna do the same thing, except this time we're gonna do a fine chop. I'm going to carefully, with my hand in a bit of a cage, like this, slice about 1/4 of an inch, holding it there, about 1/4 of an inch. And then final one, I'm gonna turn that 90 degrees and make much tinier pieces. Hand like a claw, so if heaven forbid this knife does hit me, it's gonna hit my nail and not my finger. And one last one, cool. That is a finer chop. Now we're going to dice our onion. We're gonna do across carefully. And do this slice, put this back on top. Now same thing, but even smaller. And you want them kind of all to stay in the same line. So you're gonna rotate this 90 degrees so you don't have to rotate 90 degrees. And since these are all kind of still in their little slices, we're gonna go the opposite way. Bringing these all together. And this you kind of just wanna go back and forth. And now I'm gonna show you how to slice an onion. Taking this part off and this bottom part off. This also does not need to be trash. If you wanted to make this into a veggie stock, you could absolutely save all these scraps for that. Sliced onion is super simple. Keep that hand like a cage and just really thinly, as thin as you can. And then once you get to the end, you can just push that off to the side, chop that up, and move that over here. We have our sliced onions, our diced onions, our rough chopped onions, and our fine chopped onions. But yeah, so that's how you guys dive into onions. I hope that that helped. I am making pasta after this, so I need to chop these ones a little more. Oh no, where there's onion, there's garlic. What is it? What's garlic? This is garlic. Here's what's up. I'm not gonna show you how to put it in a mason jar and shake it for 40 minutes and hopefully peels come off, and if they aren't, you have to put it back in. I'm gonna show you a foolproof way. Did you know that it's foolproof, not foolproof? I didn't. I'm gonna show you a foolproof way to get your garlic, chop it up, you'll see. This is called a head of garlic. This is like a pretty average size head of garlic. Within the head of garlic are cloves of garlic. What we need to do to get these cloves out is to separate them all. Sometimes if you are just using one clove of garlic, you can find where one is. Like this is a pretty clear clove to me. You can sort of feel around and put the back of your knife in and just sort of pop it out. There's one clove of garlic. We want to separate all of these. To do that, I would normally take my knife and smack it. But if you're already a little anxious about getting into the kitchen, the last thing I want to tell you to do is to like hit a knife and play around with it. So don't do that. An easy way to separate your cloves of garlic is get like a wooden spoon, a wooden spatula, anything with a relatively flat surface. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Place it on there and then perfect. You don't need to do that as hard as I did. I was clearly trying to prove a point. This papery outer exterior part, garbage. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to get all of this skin off of your garlic. So we're gonna peel it. If you would like to not use a knife, you can use this guy. You're just gonna smash it. Look at this. Peeled. Peeled garlic, done. What did that take, 2 seconds? Pinching this knife. So you're not holding it like this because that's gonna hurt your finger and your wrist. You are pinching the top. So one thumb here and one forefinger here. And with these 3 fingers, you're holding the handle. We've got our clove of garlic. Now, let's say you want sliced garlic for some reason. A little tiny mini baby cage with those fingers so that we're not hurting anything. As thin as you possibly can. What a lot of recipes will call for is minced garlic. Minced is just like our chopping, but a lot more. You're just gonna chop, 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 chop. And I like to hold it right here, just so I have a little more control. I'll just slide this off very carefully, making sure not to hit that blade. Bring everything together on the board with the back of my knife so that I'm not dulling it. And you can go with this for quite a bit of time. It's gonna be rare that you'll get it too minced. Killer. Oh, even this is our minced garlic and this is our sliced garlic. This one, I don't know why I felt so strongly like I needed to have it in here, but I think that again, there's just like so much weirdness around how to cut a bell pepper and like, I just don't think it's that serious. This is a really cute little yellow bell pepper. And I'm going to show you how to slice it up. And I'm just gonna slice right down the middle. There we go. This is what it looks like on the inside. Just gonna do a little V. See, we've got the first half. Now this whole chunk that we don't want is out of our way. These white kind of like membrane-y parts, they're not really anything except tasteless. We wanna just slice these out. Do it in half. We're just gonna run our knife along it just a little bit. If you wanted to make like veggie, little dippers or something, you would just slice, slice, slice. If you want to put this into like a stir fry or something, you would rough chop it. If you want to finely chop something, you would just make even thinner little spears. Here's a fine dice on these guys. So you guys get the idea. Now we've got a little orange bell pepper, just as cute. Hello. If you wanted to make a bell pepper cup, you would just slice the top off about 1/2 inch. You're just gonna carefully slice through that first membrane, slice through that second membrane, slice through that third membrane, pluck it out, and there you go. Isn't this video great? Leave a comment below. Please? My name is Bill. I'm trying to feed my family. Let's say you want to do like a little egg and a bell pepper. Easy, no problem. Keep it about 1 inch tall, slice down. Look at that. Little bell pepper rings. Put an egg in there. Wear it as a bracelet. Cute. Now, who said I wasn't a professional? Let's move on. I've seen a lot of memes about it where somebody like sliced an avocado down the middle. Now, this is no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade to anybody who slices their avocado that way, except that's weird. So I'm gonna show you how to do it right so that you're not cutting through the pit of an avocado. When picking an avocado, you want one that is nice and deep, 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 deep green. There shouldn't be any super obvious soft spots. And by soft spots, I mean like your finger like dives into it. It should have some give. It shouldn't be rock hard, but it shouldn't be squishable. I like to start right at this little butthole part. What's this called? The stem? I like to start right where the stem would be. And I put this right in here. I put it right in the middle of the stem until it stops. That means the pit is right there. Then I let the knife do all of the work. I'm just slowly moving it around this avocado. And then see that? We've hit where we started. So now that we've gone the whole way around, we can separate it. Oh my God. Wow, it's a perfect avocado. Hell yeah, dude. What you're gonna do, confidently, in your hand with your fingers not peeking out, you're gonna take your knife, you're gonna place it where you're gonna hit it, so it's touching, right? You're just gonna move it about 1 inch, smack it so it's in there now, wiggle it out, and there you go. To take this off, be very, very careful. I like to just use this thumb and I just gently push it off. Scoop instead, just take any spoon, start at the bottom, work your way around. Boop. Okay, wait, hold on. This is gonna be pretty, shut up. Everybody shut up. There we go. There we go. Oh, baby, I love you. Wait, look at that. On top of all it? Are you kidding? I'm gonna be honest with you guys about something. I fucking crushed that. So I gotta give it up to the avocado. It was a very nice avocado. Let's move on to a mango. How do you peel a mango? I'm gonna show you how to peel a mango. Obviously, that's why you're watching this video. Oh my God, I just felt so grateful all of a sudden. A, for you guys, but B, I have so much food in my fridge that I'm like, oh, I don't know where to put all this food. What a great problem to have. Be grateful today. Oh, you're still here. For our last little food demo, I'm gonna show you how to cut a mango. When you're picking mangoes, it's sort of the same as an avocado. You don't want anything that's super, super soft, but you don't want anything that's really, really hard either. When you're peeling a mango, you can absolutely do it with just a knife. I've found that you lose a good amount of, not a good amount, but you lose some of the fruit when you do it that way. And whenever mangoes are in season, I like go through them like crazy. My boyfriend loves them. I try to just save as much of the mango as possible because we're all eating a lot of it. So, if you have one, you're gonna wanna grab just a plain old vegetable peeler. Again, hand like a cage, pinching our knife, slice this stem off. And this will be the a good first indicator of if your mango is nice and ripe. It should be this beautiful yellow color. Now that we have a nice, sturdy way for our mango to sit, I'm going to grab my vegetable peeler and just start peeling. So I like to get a nice firm grip on the back of it. Start at the top and then just gently with your thumb, peel that along. And there you go. It's pretty slippery, so you do want to be very careful, but now we're ready to cut it. We cut off our little top part. We still have our nice flat part that our mango is resting on, right? So it's not really moving around. You want the long part of the mango to be where you're cutting in half, not this short part. You're gonna find the center and move just a little bit to one side or the other and just slowly slicing down. Now you have a whole chunk of just fruit, and you can see we sliced right up against that seed. I'm gonna flip it 180 degrees, do the same exact thing. That exact center line, I'm gonna move over just a little bit, and there's your seed. The seed is not going all the way to the side, so I like to cut around these sides a little, following the shape of the fruit. There's still some little pieces of fruit that I like to try my best to get to. Again, this seed is very slippery, so please be careful. I'm not, whoa! Now we have some gorgeous chopped mango. Now you know how to chop mango for the summer. I'm gonna show you one more thing, and that is boiling water. I know that sounds stupid, but I wanna show you what the difference is between a simmer and a boil. So I'll see you in a sec. So again, I just want to remind you, I know a ton of you know this already, but for maybe the 1 or 2 people who are like, I don't know when to put my pasta in the water, this is for you. I have my burner set all the way on high. So this, what we've got going on here is just a light simmer. So there's a good amount of bubbles popping to the top, but they're tiny. Same goes for pasta sauces or soups. If you're asked to bring to a light simmer, it should look something like this. This is what a full simmer looks like in terms of water or sauce or soup or anything like that. If somebody says, bring your water to a boil, this is what that looks like. This is also when I would add my salt for pasta. So for about this amount, which is like 4 cups of water, I'm going to put in about a tablespoon. So now this is all gonna dissolve. Okay guys, that was it for today's episode of Made Easy. Going back to the basics, what you need to know to get in the kitchen and feel confident Again, thank you so much to Honey for sponsoring this video. I'm losing my balance, I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much to Honey for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know down in the comments below what you learned from this video, because I would love to know that this actually helped. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know every single time I post a video. What else? Gosh, I hope you get in the kitchen. I hope you make something that you were a little nervous to make. Please, if you do, send me pictures on Instagram. And in case you didn't know, I have a Patreon where I make a bunch of extra content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah!